We are going to be making this primitive Valentine Day decoration for my home and yours. And you can see how nice this looks, and it's really very simple. Don't let that look scare you, because it goes pretty quick too. And we're going to start with a piece of wood, and this piece of wood is actually left over from the next video I'm going to be posting, but we'll talk about that later. But we took our piece of wood, and you can see it doesn't have to be a perfect piece of wood. I cleaned it up a little bit, sanded it so it'd be easier to paint it, and then I cut it up into little squares, because we have to have a little square for each letter we're going to be doing. And then I sanded those some more just to clean them up. And we get on to the first step, which is painting our little squares. And we want an even number red and white for this project, because we'll be putting letters and decorations on each one to separate the words. So now we have our red painted on here, and we move on to the next color, which is white. So you can see how easy and quick this is so far. We've got our white done, all finished, and it took very little time. So after we do the white, we are going to begin sanding, because we want it to look kind of old and primitive. So we're going to be sanding our pieces here, and you'll see that in just a second where I've started sanding those. And I do promise you this goes by very quickly. Sanding, you don't want to get all the paint off, you just want to have it look like an older piece of board. So we've got all of our sanding done, and there they are all lined up how we're going to use them. And so in a second we can begin the fun part, which is painting the letters on each one. We might as well start now. Okay, so to paint the letters on, you get a littler brush. And first I did the dots where the dots are going to be, and then all you have to do is connect your lines after that. And you can see the word I have B, and there's mine. And see how I did the dots and then connected the lines? It's really very simple. And then to separate the words, we want it a little different. So I found a stencil, and I did half and half in colors. Got red and white to separate the words. And you can probably see how quick this is going so far, because this is taking no time at all. And it's going to look very nice when it's all finished. And here we've got our other stenciled piece. It's slightly different. It's got some really faded black little hearts in there, if you can see them. And then it's got our stencil. And there it is. It's going to be separating B and mine. And so after that we start adding the jute cord for decoration, just to decorate the front a little bit. And that was just tied into a bow and hot glued onto the piece of wood. You can see we did that with the other one as well. And then we have to figure out a way to join all these pieces. And since I had jute cord, I thought, well, why not try the jute cord to join them all? But I'm not going to have them separated as much as you see here. You're going to see what I did on the back of it, which was 3 jute cord lines, and I just stapled all those in there. I also put one at the top in case I want to hang it, but I chose to put it on a table instead. So each one's stapled twice on each square, just to give it some sturdiness. And that's it. We're all finished. And as you can see, this one's a little light. This picture's a little light, but it's all finished. It's on our table. It says Be Mine, and it took hardly any time at all. There's a nice picture. So I hope you try this at home. If you do, let me know. If you could, please like the video, and if you haven't, please subscribe for more, because that's very important. Need lots and lots and lots of subscribers, or at least 1,000 according to the new YouTube rules. So I hope you like this project, and tune in for the next one, which is coming up in just a second. I'm going to show you how I did this, a kitchen island. And it's really very simple. It's not nearly as complicated as you might think it would be. So I hope you tune in for that, and please, as always, subscribe for more. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.